Welcome everyone to the first transfer update of the new season here on the Midland Women's Soccer YouTube channel. We're going to take a look at the transfers across the region from June and July. So without further ado, let's get into it. Newly promoted Aston Villa have been busy in the transfer window in preparation for their first season in the Women's Super League. Their first signing was a big one, bringing in Scottish international Chloe Arthur from local rivals Birmingham City. It was a real statement of intent as they look to establish themselves as the new top team in the region. Villa's next signing was Anita Asante from WSL champions Chelsea. The 35-year-old defender had played across the world during her decorated career and will look to add solidity to the Villa backline. Asante has played 70 times for England and was a member of Team GB during the 2012 Olympic Games. Across the city, things are not going as smoothly as Birmingham City continue to lose key players this summer. After 20 years at the club, captain Keris Harrop decided it was time to move on and left the Blues to join Tottenham Hotspur. The defender played 261 times for Birmingham City and was part of the side that beat Chelsea in 2012 to lift the FA Cup for the first time. Another name to leave Damson Park this summer was midfielder Brianna Vasali, who left to join NWSL side Houston Dash. Vasali went straight into James Clarkson's side for the NWSL Challenge Cup tournament and impressed with her tenacity and ability on the ball. Dash beat Chicago Red Stars in the final last month to claim their first ever major trophy. Vasali wasn't the only midfielder to bid farewell to the Blues in July, as Lucy Staniforth left to join Manchester United. The 27-year-old was involved in almost every goal for Birmingham last season, with her excellent passing ability on full display. Staniforth made 43 appearances for the Blues over 2 seasons, scoring 9 goals. Villa weren't done with just Arthur and Asante though, as you can see. They picked up Diana Silva from Sporting Club de Portugal. The 25-year-old forward made 78 appearances for Sporting, scoring 62 goals. Silva will be joined by goalkeeper Lisa Weiss, who joins Villa from European champions Olympique Lyonnais. The 32-year-old keeper found it difficult to displace Sarah Bouhardi as number 1 and will look for a fresh start in the second city. Danish striker Stein Larsen will also be wearing the claret and blue next season. The 24-year-old began her career in the native Denmark, but has recently played in France for FC Flory 91. The final 2 signings for Villa so far are Caroline Sims and Ramona Petzelberger. The 2 German additions join the club from Bundesliga sides Turban Potsdam and SGS Essen. If you thought Birmingham City's woes were over, think again. Striker Rachel Williams was the next big name to go, joining up with Keris Harrop at Tottenham Hotspur. The veteran striker made 95 appearances for the Blues, scoring 45 goals. Defender Adrian Jordan also left Birmingham this past month, returning to America to join OL Reign. Moving on to the Women's Championship now, it's Coventry United, who have been really active so far this summer. They've picked up 4 players, starting with defender Georgia Popple. The former Birmingham City youth prospect joined United from fellow Championship side Leicester City. She made 5 appearances for the Foxes last season, but we'll be hoping for more with her new club next season. Next up is Olivia Clark. The highly rated Welsh goalkeeper joins Coventry United from Women's National League side Huddersfield Town. Clark is still just 18 years old and in the space of 3 years has gone from playing in the 7th tier to now the 2nd. Another player to take the step from the Women's National League is Phoebe Warner. She joins Coventry United having played for Nottingham Forest last season. Warner has previously played in the Championship with Aston Villa. The final signing for United so far is Alice Hassel. The 23-year-old defender left Aston Villa this summer after 4 years with the club. She made 46 appearances for Villa, scoring 2 goals. Moving on to the Women's National League now, and they have been the busiest by far. We begin with West Bromwich Albion, who have moved quickly to sign goalkeeper Scarlett Field from Leicester City. Field previously played for the Baggies, playing almost every game as they lifted the Division 1 Midlands title in 2019. The former Arsenal youth prospect is a great pickup for Albion, as they look to compete in the Northern Premier next season. Long Eaton United look to mean business this season, having signed 6 new players before even reaching August. Mercedes Jordana, Tara May Kirk, Molly Boltby all joined from Leicester City. They also picked up Shania Thomas from Leicester United and Paige Kavanagh from Sporting Calza. The big one though is striker Jordan Atkin, who joins Long Eaton from Nottingham Forest. Atkin scored 29 goals in 24 appearances for Burton Albion, which earned her a move to Forest back in 2018. Things haven't worked out for her since, but she's a talented player who John Bennett is likely to get the best out of. Lincoln City have gotten into the transfer action too, signing 4 new players. Ashley Housley-Stote joins the Imps from Welsh side Abergavenny. Olivia Chambers arrives from Leicester City, Madison Green from Notts County, and Holly Lewis joins as a free agent. Last but certainly not least is Solihull Moors, who picked up 4 players of their own. Coventry United trio Zoe Creaney, Amelia Shiner and Ellie White dropped down 2 divisions to join David Healy's side, with Ellie Bruton joining from Wolverhampton Wanderers. Are you still with me? I hope so, as we head into the regional leagues now, starting with the West Midlands Regional Women's Football League. Lytown look to be making moves this summer, bringing in 7 new players. The Flyers have signed Megan Hawley and Olivia Wells from Women's National League sides Boldmere St Michael's and Wolverhampton Wanderers. They've also given others a chance to play at a higher level, bringing in the likes of Katie Priest and Hannah Ashman from 6th tier side Kidderminster Harriers. Also joining Lye is Lucy Priest from Shrewsbury Town, free agent Abby Potts, and Amy Brooke from the now defunct Cuford Eagles. Solihull United have added a couple of players this past month, starting with Natasha Lawrence from the city of Stoke. Lawrence was the club's top scorer last season with 10 goals from 10 appearances. She'll be joined by Alicia Davis, who joins United from Warwickshire-based side Stockingford AA Pavilion. Rounding up the West Midlands transfers is newly promoted Tamworth. The club have made 5 signings so far this summer, ranging from university graduates Summer Johnson and Amy Taylor to a Women's Super League youth prospect in Ella Spears. The big one though looks to be Natasha Roffery from Boldmere St Michael's. Roffery is a former Liverpool youth prospect and has played in the 4th tier for a number of seasons now. She will add experience into the Tamworth midfield and has already scored a goal in pre-season. Manager Ryan Hamilton has also added Ellie Milsom, who he previously coached at Burton Albion. The East Midlands Women's Regional Football League hasn't been as action-packed as their West Midlands counterparts so far this summer. Nonetheless, though, there have been some interesting signings. First up, Northampton Town have picked up Leah Coudern from Peterborough Northern Star. The 25-year-old scored 21 goals in 15 appearances last season and has an experience of scoring goals at higher levels for the likes of MK Dons. Northampton have also added Amy Shockledge from Cardiff University. She has previously played for the club and was captain for a spell prior to going off to university. Notts County have made 1 signing so far, and it's one that's been years in the making. County have signed Alexandra Diorio from United States side Colorado Rush ahead of the new season. Diorio trained with the squad 2 years ago during a trip over from the States, but has only recently made the move over here for her studies. Lincoln United are another club making headlines this summer. The former Highcombe Town have made big additions since the pandemic. They've signed former Lincoln City captain Chloe Brooke-Taylor, who has dropped down 2 divisions to play for a new club. She'll be joined by striker Abby Murrell, who also joins from Lincoln City. Murrell scored 29 goals in 21 appearances for the Women's National League side last season. If she can score that many goals at a higher level, she's going to absolutely tear apart the East Midlands League this year. She's definitely one to keep an eye on. Finally, Lincoln United have added 2 free agents in the form of Lucy Farrow and Frankie Wilson. And that's our list. I hope you've enjoyed our look across the transfers from the past few months. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time.